Hi guys, so this is my June TBR. I have just received for my birthday actually, off my mum, a new Kindle Paperwhite, so I've kind of made it my aim to use my Kindle a little bit more. So my plan is to read 10 books this month. So 5 of them are going to be on my Kindle and 5 of them are going to be like actual physical copies. So the first Kindle book that I'm reading, well, I've actually started it yesterday, and the first book that I will be finishing in the month of June is City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. It is book 6 of the Mortal Instruments series, and I'm literally reading it because I've read all the rest of them and thought that it'd be wrong if I didn't read this one. So yeah, so book 6 of the Mortal Instruments series. The second book I will be reading is Shatter Me by Tahira Moffi. I've heard absolutely fantastic things about this book and the cover is so pretty. I think it's about a girl called Juliet whose touch is fatal and everybody she touches dies. So I will be quite interested to see whether or not I like this book. I'm quite into dystopian and that kind of thing at the minute, so fingers crossed. The third book I will be reading this month is going to be on my Kindle, and that is Where There's Smoke by Jodi Picoult. I actually got this for free. I was quite surprised it was on the Kindle's top 100 books for free, so I thought I'd download it because I quite like Jodi Picoult's writing. I'm not too fussed. It's not like she's one of my favourite writers, but I quite like her work. So that is the third book I will be reading this month. I don't actually know what it's about, I just saw that it was Jodi Picoult and decided to pick it up. So the fourth book I will be reading is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I have taken it upon myself to read more classics. I read Wuthering Heights and Anna Karenina last month, so I have envisioned to read at least one classic this month, and this is the only one that I've got on my shelf at the minute actually. So I don't actually know what it's about, but apparently it's really sad. So yeah, Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. The fifth book I will be reading is also a book that I've got on my Kindle, and that is The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman. I have read The Golden Compass and adored it, so it's time for me to carry on the series. I have kind of put it off and put it off and put it off, but yeah, I will be reading the second one of, I can't even think what it's called, his Dark Materials even, this month, and it will be finished. The sixth book I will be reading this month is The Shock of the Fall by Nathan Filer. I don't actually know what this is about. The synopsis says, "I'll tell you what happened because it will be a good way to introduce my brother. His name's Simon. I think you're going to like him, I really do, but in a couple of pages he'll be dead, and he was never the same after that." Kind of sounds intriguing. It was actually in Waterstones. It was on their their chart that they do. So yeah, The Shock of the Fall is by Nathan Fielder. The seventh book I will be reading is The Tupenny Hat Detective, and that'll be on my Kindle. I'll leave all the links to the Kindle books that I'm reading down below, apart from The Subtle Knife, because I'll actually leave a link in case you want to buy it. But most of the books that I'm reading this month I got for free, so sorry, I got for free, so I will be leaving those down below. I'm kind of into detective stories. I love Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock and various crime novels, so I thought I'd give this a go, and it was free, so if I don't like it, I didn't lose anything. And then the eighth book I'm reading this month is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. It's basically about a girl who's a dream walker and a clairvoyant, and she commits treason. It says she commits treason simply by breathing. I'm really intrigued to see what this is about. It was an international bestseller, and the cover is really pretty colours, so who knows, I might enjoy it. The 9th book that I plan to read this month is Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. I've got this on my Kindle, and I've heard so much about this book that I'm kind of scared to read it. I'm kind of worried that all the hype isn't going to live up to my expectations, but we will see. Hopefully I will enjoy it, fingers crossed, maybe. And then the 10th book that I will be reading is If I Stay, by Gail Foreman, and it's about a girl who's in a coma and she has to make the choice whether to live or to die. And I was kind of swayed about getting this book because Chloe Moretz is actually playing the main character, Mia, in the film, and I kind of wanted to read the book to see whether or not I enjoyed the story first. I'm kind of a stickler on that, but yeah, those are my to be reads in June. If any of you have read any of them, or enjoyed them or hated them, then leave me a comment down below. I will be doing reviews on every one of them on my blog, which I will also link down below, and I can't think of anything else to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.